Good morning, Rancho. Shawn Gordon here. I know it's been a little bit of a while since we did something, and with all the craziness going on with the coronavirus, decided to actually meet again with our friends here at Mariners Travel, Lawrence Simon. And what prompted this for me is I'm a musician, or I used to be, and I ran a record label, and I've got a lot of friends who are touring musicians. And one of my friends just went through hell over the weekend. The 7-hour bus ride into, I don't know, Denmark or one of these countries from Germany, only to have all their gigs canceled. All sorts of nightmares trying to get to the plane and then being routed through Chicago. And I think it was a 6-9 hour line to get through to see if you got a temperature to get to the next phase. So I know everybody's a little nervous. Please settle down. There's plenty of food if people aren't hoarding. There's plenty of toilet paper if people don't hoard. And if we can all just chill, and I know you've heard it a million times and you've told people a million times, but let's chill. But travel is a serious problem because a lot of people had things planned or they're stuck places. And my brother-in-law just barely got back from the UK before everything shut down. So I wanted to get some of your insights on this for people who are struggling with this. What do I do? Do I cancel? Do I postpone?
Right.
So hit me. What are some of your tips? How can we help people in town here?
Well, one of the main things that we're being asked about is reaching somebody to get the assistance that you need. So fortunately, because we're local and we're accessible, you can always try, get hold of us by phone, by email. We're around, and so we've been helping people to facilitate either a cancellation or a postponement. We're trying to help you postpone.
Okay.
Because the damage fee-wise is less if you postpone than if you cancel. And of course, it all depends on what the vendor, as in the cruise line, the airline, the hotel, is allowing for and what they're doing. We are not charging any fees.
Okay, that's nice.
So that's helping the community. And that's a gesture of goodwill from us. Because we hope that obviously you'll postpone or travel again when this comes around, which it will.
Yeah.
And we all want to travel. It's good for our mind, body, and soul, and every enzyme that we have. And so the best thing is to reach us, and work with an agency so that you don't have these mad long hold times for a cruise line or an airline.
So like a Costco travel?
Costco travel without, putting them down too much, what we've heard about from our industry and actually from a client's colleague who booked with Costco Travel. They told us that the wait time is between 5 and 7 hours on hold.
On the phone.
On the phone. Jeez. And obviously, they're not a walk-in travel agency or local travel agency, so you have to call. So, can you imagine being on hold for 5 to 7 hours?
No.
And then what happens if you want to call back and you didn't cancel your trip or postpone it, you found out your options and then need to call back? Just expect to be on hold. At least you don't have that here with us.
I mean, you can get the same deals through you.
We get this. We have a price match guarantee.
Oh, you do?
We will not have a service match guarantee because our service is far superior.
Yeah.
And if you ask our clients and what they're writing on Yelp, even today, we have 4 new Yelp reviews because we're helping people. We're compassionate. And to be honest with you, Shawn, I was supposed to be on a trip myself right now.
Oh, really?
In Europe. And it was my dad's 85th birthday.
Okay.
I was going over for a personal reason because my cousin's very ill and other things that I had planned. I decided it's best to be here because I could see the writing on the wall. And I'm not trying to be corny, but it's true. My clients come first. My business comes first. So I decided it's best to stay here, help those people that need us. And, people need us, and we're helping all our clients. We have been asked by clients too who did not book here.
Oh, really?
To help them because the wait time has been so long, and do we know and can we help them? We can answer certain questions, but if we don't own the booking, we can't do too much for you, but we'll try and help you.
And I'm a lot of people might go, oh, you're just talking about travel, and it's like, this is actually sort of a big deal. People have thousands and thousands of dollars tied up in trips that were planned, a lot of scheduling. So it's sort of non-trivial. It's a lot more expensive than trying to go snag 6, packs of toilet paper.
Yes. Yes. And there's many components.
Yeah.
They don't just book a cruise. They book air, they book hotel, they book transfers, they book sightseeing.
Yeah.
They've got travel insurance. And unfortunately, just one thing, the travel insurance, there's not a blanket rule. They're not just covering the coronavirus for allowing you to cancel for that reason, for fear of travel.
Oh.
They are not doing that. They're coming up with different plans of maybe giving you a future travel credit on your insurance plan if you're traveling within a certain time. And the other thing, too, honestly, Shawn, the rules change every day.
So
I
it's
called
good to-
Friday on one. It changed today.
And I mean, it's an uncertain time, right?
Correct.
Wednesday, I had no problem going to the store and buying some stuff.
Right.
Well, not toilet paper at Costco, but I went to the grocery store. I got some vegetables and fruit. And Friday, all gone.
Right.
Like there's a panic that sets in, and even if you don't need something, you see, oh, that's getting low. I better take everything that's left just in case. So with the insurance, with these kinds of things, what is full-on shutdown right now?
So the majority of the cruise lines, the ocean cruise lines, have ceased operation until the end of April.
Okay.
Some are doing till the middle of April, and a lot of the river cruise lines have followed suit.
Okay.
Even though their philosophy was we're smaller, we're more intimate, but they took the same stance, as the ocean cruise lines. So, the airlines, they're not giving full refunds. They're allowing you to travel up to 1 year from the date of issue of your ticket and waiving fees if you are traveling for the most part between now and the end of April. Anything beyond that, they're still charging a fee.
Oh, really?
So I know everyone's saying, well, what about the travel ban? What about this? U.S. citizens can still travel, and that's their philosophy. So the airlines are taking it day by day, just like everybody else.
So
there's no refund.
U.S. citizens can travel anywhere in the world now, still?
Pretty much, except China was a ban, Italy, and there'll probably be more coming out. If there's a government-issued warning, then obviously you can't travel. But between now and the end of April, I don't think people are going many places at all.
And you could get stuck somewhere.
You could. There's a possibility you could get stuck because a new rule comes out for you for when you get home. Or you could be quarantined in a place. We don't know. Everything's changing. I've heard of cruise lines that were quarantining people, and yet I heard from others that when they got back from the cruise, they were not quarantined. So I don't know what the hard and fast rule is. We're learning today, just like you're learning. We know a bit more because we're in the industry, but it changes every single day.
So what would say I had plane tickets to go to Florida in August. Probably a bad idea weather-wise.
Right,
but
yes.
What would be your recommendation for something that's kind of far out? Historically, flus and these kinds of things tend to die out in warmer weather.
Right.
We don't know with this yet. So, what would be your suggestion? Just wait for now?
I would say
like
be patient as long as you can.
Okay.
And wait as long as you can to see what the airline rule is, or the hotel rule, or the cruise line's rules are. Because like I say, they're only dealing primarily up until the end of April. If you travel after then, a lot of the cruise lines are allowing you to cancel up until 48 hours prior, which is a nice plus for the clients.
Yeah.
And adds flexibility. But I would say wait as long as you can. Some of the cruise lines that have canceled are giving clients a nice future cruise credit that's higher than what you paid. So you could use that towards a nicer cabin when you rebook, or your shore excursions, or gratuities, or various different things that you can use it for. But that's a nice incentive, but the cruise line has to cancel your cruise in order to get that benefit.
Okay, so I guess if don't go anywhere now. If you got something set up for in the future, kind of hold tight.
Hold tight and let us help you. We have our desk over there has the majority of all our clients on it, and we're monitoring every single day and seeing if anyone's affected. Most people that have either postponed or cancelled with us are traveling between now and the end of April. There are a few that have said, I've got a compromised immune system, I'm sort of nervous, If you don't mind, because I'm allowed to cancel and allow myself a future cruise credit, I'll do that now.
Okay.
So, we encourage you to do what you feel is best for you.
Okay.
We're here to help you, and again, we're not charging you. So,
That's very kind.
whatever we can do, we will do it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Rancho, I wish I could have come back with an episode that was, more positive.
Right.
But we want to be helpful, and that's part of what we do on the show, and we really appreciate you taking the time
Absolutely.
to meet with us and share your inside knowledge.
Happy to help.
Oh, thank you. And I'd shake your hand, but
No, won't be doing that right
we're
now.
already sitting too close together.
Yeah.
All right, Rancho. So stay tuned. I'm not sure what's going to be next. Maybe I'll be in a full hazmat suit and out at a playground or something. All righty.
Thank you all.
We'll see you next time. All right. Here we go.